book haul of everything I've acquired in the last 2 or 3 weeks. I bought myself a couple books new for my birthday, which I never do. I just kind of felt like I could and should. I don't know. And then everything else is from a used bookstore where I traded in a bunch of old books for some more old books that were more in line with my taste. First are the two new books I got. I've just been eyeing this book for years and years, and I keep reading the first page literally every single time that I pick it up, and I always want to buy it, but I've kept thinking that I would find it used, and I never have, ever. And it keeps popping up in my recommended. So, and then this is a book I purchased for social reasons more than natural inclination. Someone walks into the bookstore I manage literally every day raving about this, and no one can properly pitch it to me other than it's Dungeons and Dragons core. I've just heard too damn much, and even if I end up hating it, it'll be interesting to have a take. I need to have a take. Another book everyone's talking about is The Calamity Club, and I find that it would be unseemly to start that without reading this first. I also haven't seen the movie since I was a kid, so I don't remember too much. And me and my friend are gonna buddy read this once she moves because I'm gonna crash out when she moves and freak out and explode and combust. So next, this got me by the cover, Girls of a Certain Age. No idea what this is about. I think it's a collection of essays. The first page also sold me here. This is a bunch of stories. So only the good. This is the sentence that apparently convinced me. The first time Hugh broke it off with me, we drank our coffee outside the cafe because he wanted to smoke. He took long drags of a cigarette and then exhaled with OED lips. Oh, I don't know what that means. I like that though. Yeah, it's still convincing me. Okay, and then Beartown. I'm not like the biggest Frederick Bachman fan. Like I think that his writing can be a little bit corny sometimes, but I always like them. Like I always have a good enough time. So I'm continuing on, and people say this one has a lot more character dynamic connection things going on. And then I also have been looking for a copy of Piranesi, which I found, and they're making this into a stop motion, which is why I'm so easily persuaded because I will stop for that motion of the stop motion like every single time. What do you mean? Coraline who? You see her? Yeah, you do. All right, and then I wanted to try another Grady Hendrix book because I read The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, and that shit was weird, and I need to know more. Like, what is he doing in this? This one's shorter, I think. Not really sure what this one. Thrilling horror novel that follows a group of heroines to die for. I don't really know what to expect from this. I don't know. The Final Girl support group, so a bunch of final girls in a support group. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, and then I have also wanted to try more Stephen King. I want to read The Long Walk next, but I also convinced myself to get The Institute. I think I read the first page of this too, and it was also like pretty. I've only read Misery by him, but I wasn't miserable. I had a good enough time. It was a 3 out of 5 for me. Like it wasn't crazy good, but once it got good, I was liking it. And then I've also had my eye on this. This one's a little beat up, but I really don't mind. This is Not About Us. Again, the cover has been convincing me. And then I guess the first page. To me, if it's a lit fic and I like the first page, I'll probably like the whole thing. Her sisters flinched because she was the youngest, but she looked so old. Damn. It's kind of rude. Anyway, and then lastly, I don't know, it was itch there, is And the Mountains Echoed. I read The Kite Runner my senior year of high school, loved it. And then recently I picked up A Thousand Splendid Suns, which I also got for 50 cents, and loved it. And now I know so much more about the history of Afghanistan, which is extremely relevant right now, mind you. Don't know the storyline of this other than all his books take place in Afghanistan. And there's a letter in this book that I paid $1 for, from the Dominion Women's Club in Prince William County Public Schools. Here's the pamphlet, and it's from 2007, intended for women 18 and over residing in Prince William and Fauquier. Very cool. There's even a card, so this was a gift to someone, it seems, and they didn't much want to keep it. They left it in this book, which they donated. So now it's mine. I was 3 years old whenever this was going on, and I will say this book is in mint condition for something that's been through so much. Or not very much. Doesn't look like it got read. Anyway, I digress. I have the itchy scratchies lately. those are all the books I acquired. Let me know if you have any takes on any of them or if any of them are horrendous or awesome. I'd love to know. Anyway, peace out.